Everywhere she goes, Ouyang Haoyu is followed. What she buys, how she behaves, is tracked and scored to show how responsible and trustworthy she is. It's called the social credit system, and information collectors like Zhou Aini are paid to report on their neighbors.
Central bank digital currencies could be a digital version of money, a bit like a digital banknote.
I like it, because they have to have quite a broad concept. What if this person's an idiot? Which we think that they are. It's like a digital penny for your digital money box, for your digital shithole that you live in. You will owe nothing. You will be happy.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Crypto Breakdown Layer 1 Blockchain Whiteboard mini-series. In today's video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about the Vechain blockchain. What is Vechain? Who created it? What partnerships are in the works? Why was Vechain outperformed by 80% of the top 100 projects? And what are my 2023 and 2025 Vechain price predictions? But I gotta let you in on a little secret. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing stated in this video is a fact. I am not a financial advisor, and this video is not investing advice. Links to all of my research and articles are down in the description. According to CoinMarketCap, Vechain's ticker, VET, is a versatile, enterprise-grade, Layer 1 smart contract platform. Vechain began in 2015 as a private consortium chain, working with a host of enterprises to explore applications of the Vechain blockchain. Vechain began their transition to a public blockchain in 2017 with the ERC20 token, VEN. And that was right before they launched their mainnet with their own token in 2018 with the ticker VET. Vechain is the product of creator and co-founder Sunny Liu, an IT executive who was formerly CIO of Louis Vuitton China. Liu has since become a well-known name within the cryptocurrency industry. He has drawn attention to the ability of blockchain technology to solve transparency, in particular, arguing that it can create trust-free enterprise business structures that do not suffer from information corruption thanks to close working collaborations with a key auditing certification and consultants such as PricewaterhouseCoopers and DNV, who also verify data quality and certify industrial processes. Fellow co-founder Jay Zhang, who directs Vechain's global corporate structure, governance, and financial management, previously worked for both Deloitte and PricewaterhouseCoopers in the finance and risk management sphere. Having originally began life in 2015, Vechain is one of the oldest dedicated smart contract platforms on the market, with reflected prestige among enterprise clients. So, what makes Vechain unique? Vechain exists to disrupt traditional business models, and Vechain is best known for their work in the supply chain industry. And in that industry, there has been very little change over the last decade. It works by providing a decentralized trust layer for multi-party ecosystems, and they have already seen major success with high-profile clients and government bodies. Using transparent technology with no single point of weakness or control allows for greater security, efficiency, and ease of tracking for all kinds of data, while reducing costs through trustless automations via smart contracts, carbon supply chain, international logistics, incentivized ecosystems, automobile passports, and more, all greatly benefit from digitalization of trust and the collaborations that it enables. Vechain's platform currently has a very wide appeal to many different clients from many different industries. Vechain's official literature notes that its unique proposition lies in its dual token setup alongside of its transformative protocols such as fee delegation and its one-stop toolchain platform. That means crypto-weary companies can pay in fiat for Vechain's blockchain as a service, while smart contracts handle gas payment costs, ensuring frictionless use of the network, even in strict jurisdictions. Now let's talk about Vechain's tokenomics. Vechain's token allocation was as followed. Vechain created a total of 1 billion Vechain, VEN tokens. Of that total supply, 41%, 410 million VEN, were sold in a public sale, and a smaller 9%, 90 million VEN, also were sold in a private sale. Enterprise investors were allocated 14% of the tokens, 140.8 million VEN. The team received 5% of the tokens, 50 million VEN tokens, with the remaining locked, and 12% of tokens, 120 million, were set aside for ongoing operations. Following the token sale, Vechain was required to refund Chinese citizens that purchased in the token sale, which led to them burning 13.3% of the total token supply, 132.8 million VEN, which reduced the maximum supply to 867 million VEN. On December 13th of 2019, an attacker stole approximately 1.16 billion VET tokens from the Vechain Foundation's buyback address. The foundation attributed the attack to negligence of its own staff and proceeded to have exchanges blacklist addresses associated with the stolen funds. Now let's talk about Vechain's partnerships. Nagel, which is in industry supply chain and logistics, revenue $22.4 billion. Next up, direct imported goods, also known as DIG, industry, wine importer. Partnership started July 5th of 2017. PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, industry, audits and advisory. Revenues, $37.7 billion. Partnership began May 15th of 2017. National Research and Consulting Center, the NRCC, industry, consulting. Partnership started May 15th of 2017. NRC is a company that offers management standards and IT consulting with its headquarters in China. Next up, Groupe Renault, industry, automotive. Revenue, $67 billion. Partnered on July 25th of 2017. Next up, BitOcean, industry, financial services. Partnership started December 27th of 2017. BitOcean is a manufacturer of ATMs which allow users to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. Next up, Feng Yuan, industry, financial services. Assets, $3.3 billion. Partnership started January 18th of 2018. Next up, DNVGL, industry, certifications. Revenues, $2.4 billion. Partnership started January 24th of 2018. Next up, Yida China Holdings, YCH Limited, industry, real estate. Partnership started February 19th of 2019. YCH is one of China's biggest real estate developers. Yida is specialized in building industry parks and smart cities next to residential districts and shopping outlets. Next up, NTT Docomo, industry, telecommunications. Assets, $42 billion. Partnership started on August 5th of 2018. NTT is one of the largest telecommunication companies in Japan and the fourth largest public company in the country. Next up, ENN Emergency Holding Limited. Industry, clean energy. Assets, $10 billion. Partnership started November 1st of 2018. And last but not least, Walmart China. Walmart China and Vechain are working together on a traceability platform. Vechain has partnered with Walmart China in order to create Walmart China blockchain traceability platform that is built on top of the Vechain Thor blockchain. Okay, so I assume that you guys kind of get the big picture. Vechain's blockchain seems like its main purpose is to track data, and it is working closely with Chinese companies to track pretty much everything. Now let me show you what I think would be one of the worst cases that blockchain could be used for, or what it looks like blockchain technology is being used for. Check this video out.
Everywhere she goes, Ouyang Haoyu is followed. What she buys, how she behaves, is tracked and scored to show how responsible and trustworthy she is. It's called the social credit system, and in one version now being tested, a person's reputation is scored on a scale of 350 to 950. And Haoyu, with a good score of 752, is okay with it. In fact, most people are.
It's a mechanism like pushes you to become a better citizen.
It's big data meets Big Brother, expanding how the government monitors, understands, and ultimately controls its 1.4 billion citizens. Thanks to advances in artificial intelligence and facial recognition, and a web of more than 200 million surveillance cameras.
Are people bothered by privacy concerns?
We think the lot of camera keep the safety is really good. We can accept it.
Companies are experimenting with the algorithms to help the government create the new national social credit system. The government also has pilot projects. In one, citizens are required to do hours of unpaid work to get benefits. And scores are docked for things like littering, a messy yard, gossip, even jaywalking. Video of offenders is shown on the local news. And information collectors like Zhou Ai-ni are paid to report on their neighbors. Her quota, 10 entries a month. Like the man who carried a drunk person home. A good deed, she says. Good social credit gets rewarded with perks like cheap loans and travel deals. But a bad score means public shame and worse. Huang Huijun lost a court case and didn't pay. Now he's on a government blacklist. I can't buy airplane or train tickets, he says, and the list goes on. Being discredited makes it hard to get a job or put kids in top schools. The social credit system will go nationwide next year, and few here are willing to criticize it, something that may pose a risk itself for a bad score and the life that comes with it.
This is something that I think all Americans and people on a global scale should be speaking about. This is what is happening in a communist country, and why people in countries like the United States should be doing everything we can to make sure that laws and legislation are put into place to prevent things like this from ever happening in our country.
Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. Central bank digital currencies could be a digital version of money, a bit like a digital banknote.
I like it, because they have quite a broad concept. What if this person's an idiot? Which we think that they are. It's like a digital penny for your digital money box, for your digital shithole that you live in. You will owe nothing. You will be happy.
That could be used alongside physical notes and coins.
For now, till we phase them out, if you start any little trucker protests, oh, where's my money gone? The digital piggy bank is broken, I'm afraid. Start being a bit more cooperative.
Unlike most of the digital money people use daily today, it would be issued directly by a central bank, like the Bank of England in the UK.
That's good, a central bank. Nothing wrong with centralised authority, centralised power, globalist decrees coming down from on high, avoiding democracy. That's exactly what we want. Keep talking.
And governments and central banks across the world are working together.
Oh, really? They're working together? Well, that's just such great news. The IMF, the World Bank. Why don't we involve the WEF and the WHO? What we need are unelected global bodies that have been able to co-opt political power, respond to financial power, and ignore and oppress ordinary people. Whether it's the recent medical emergency or the cost of living crisis, we're seeing the benefits all around us. I can't wait for your next policy. You're going to take our money now. This is great.
Looking into what having a digital currency might mean in practice.
I think I know what it means in practice. More power for you, no power for us.
This includes issues that people care about, such as ensuring users' money would be safe and secure, that it could work with other ways to pay, would be energy efficient.
Oh, it's got to be energy efficient. I was about to say, is it energy efficient? Is it energy efficient? I've got to make sure. Oh, a few other questions. You wouldn't use this ever, would you, to implement control or to advance social credit type systems or to shut down the bank accounts of people you disagree with or to surveil people and have a surveillance network that you've developed in conjunction with big tech and now a financial arm that you're developing so that you can lockstep together and gridlock us in a digital prison of surveillance tyranny? That's just off the top of my head.
Pretty scary, right? Talk about complete and total totalitarian control over people. It almost makes you sick, doesn't it? So now let's talk about Vechain's performance. When we swing over to Messari, I can't see any validator reward, so I'm not sure how people are getting rewarded with more Vechain. I do not see any big influencers talking about Vechain. I don't see any major players in the industry talking about building on top of Vechain, and that is probably why Vechain is one of the worst performing layer 1 blockchains in the industry. According to CoinCodex, the risk analysis for Vechain is as followed. Vechain's price has dropped significantly over the past year. In the last year alone, Vechain has dropped by 88%. Vechain was outperformed by 80% of the top 100 crypto assets. That means out of all projects in the top 100, Vechain performed worse than 80% of them. Vechain was also outperformed by Bitcoin and Ethereum. So when an altcoin, and a layer 1 blockchain at that, is outperformed by Bitcoin and Ethereum, that should be a big red flag. Vechain is currently trading below the 200-day simple moving average. Price is down 46% since its token sale. So even token sale investors, VCs that bought into Vechain day one, are down 46% if they never took profits. Vechain is also down 92% from its all-time high, and according to CoinCodex, they have a yearly inflation rate of 11.14%. And that's strange because Messari was saying that Vechain did not have an inflation rate and all coins were out in circulation, but according to CoinCodex, the yearly inflation rate for Vechain is 11.14%, meaning that there were a total of 7.72 million coins generated in the last year. Let's make some Vechain price predictions. If you invested in Vechain today and the price of Vechain is 2 cents and the market cap is 1.6 billion, for you to 2x on that investment and for the price of Vechain to hit 4 cents, the market cap would need to hit 3.2 billion. For you to 10x on that investment and for the price of Vechain to hit 20 cents, the market cap would need to hit 16 billion. For you to 20x on that investment and for the price of Vechain to hit 40 cents, the market cap would need to hit 32 billion. And for you to 100x on that investment and for the price of Vechain to hit $2, the market cap would need to hit $160 billion. If I had to take a guess, I would say that my best 2023 Vechain price prediction would be around 5 cents best case. But that all depends on, is the Fed going to start QE? My best 2025 Vechain price prediction would be 15 cents best case, market cap around 16 to 18 billion. I personally don't think people like being tracked. I don't think the mainstream public outside of China would allow something like that to happen. Big layer 1 blockchains like ETH, Sol, Binance, AVAX all gain massive value because of the amount of dApps that were being built on top of the layer 1. I don't see anyone wanting to build anything on Vechain. Vechain is also a proof of stake blockchain that is extremely centralized. If the United States happened to go to war with China or any other country or NATO, and the United States decided to impose sanctions on China, it would result in companies like Vechain being blacklisted, just like we saw with Russia. So investing in Vechain would be like buying a scratch-off ticket. If you win, you might make some money, but did it make the world a better place? I doubt it. Or you can invest in something like Bitcoin, which represents freedom, hope, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Bitcoin is censorship resistant, and to quote Robert Breedlove, the more Bitcoin you own, the harder it is for a government to tyrannize you. My BTC price predictions for 2027 is $2.5 million, which means yesterday Bitcoin was $15,000. 15K to 2.5 million would be around 16,566% gains. That's a 165x gain from its current price point. So the only question you need to ask yourself is, did you smash that like and subscribe button? Got 'em. Big shout out to my new subscribers, Matthew B, Steve Cornish, Gabriel Madano, Dino Dinos, Yusuf Hale, Archon Dude, Accent 2K2, the Brave Hearts of Crypto, and shout out to all my members and top commenters, Jason Martin, Shadows85, Crypto Rick, Corey Harding, One Hit Aquita, Francesco, Jay Moon, Sunny D, Mahmood. Good vibes always, Crypto fam. I'll catch you guys in the next one.